Can you tell it got a little colder? Welcome. Hello, hi Alice. Hi Jean. Welcome Elaine. Hi LS. Welcome Lynn. Hi Mag. Hi Michelle. Hi Anne. Hello Laura. Welcome everyone. So happy to have you here today. Hi Jane. Hi Joy. Welcome Grace. Hi SV. Hi Andrea. Welcome Tish. Good to see you. Hi Catherine. So happy to have you all here, everyone. We are in London. It is so busy and so beautiful. Hi Cabrera. Hi Catherine. Oh, thank you, LS. I'm so happy. Welcome, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelsey. We just have about one more minute and then we can begin. Oh, thank you, Tish. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you here with me. We are in the beautiful London, Westminster area. Oh, yay, we can finally start. Oh, hi, Tom. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Amy. Hi, Carol Redhatter. Hi, Julie. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Nicolette. Welcome, Janielle. Hi, Margie. Hi, MB. Hi, Christine. Hi, Nayara. Hi, Scott B. Hello, Andy. Hello, Arlene. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sho. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Alice. Hi, Shoshana. Hi, Catherine in Canada. Hi, Cindy in Motown. Hi, Mike in... I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce your town, but like Leicestershire? I'm hoping. Just when I thought things would pronunciation would get easier in a country where I speak the language, I have had the most issues with pronunciation here of all places. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Deb. Hi, Elena. Hi, Becky. Hi, Pauline. Good to see you. I love your Facebook post. Hi, Katarina. Hi, John. Hi, Jess. Hi, Larry. Hi, Emily. Hi, Paul Steven. Hi, Anna. Hi, Pizzazz. Good to see you again. Pretty good. Thank you, Mike. Do you just say Lester? Ooh, thank you, Christine. Yay! Hi, Virginia. So welcome, everyone. My name is Kelsey. Thank you, Catalina. So happy to have you all here with me. For those of you who don't know me, I am from Portland, Oregon, and Chicago. And my husband and I moved to Valencia, Spain in February. We're loving it. It's beautiful. A lot warmer than it is here right now. I've been in London since Sunday. My husband and I did used to live in Crowborough, down by Royal Tunbridge Wells. It's right in between the Channel and London, basically. And I think I came up to London 5 or 6 times, and it was always so beautiful and so much fun, but it was 2 hours and 20 pounds each way. So I did have to come a little bit less than I was hoping. But currently, Lynn, it's just a little bit after 5:45 p.m. and it's roughly 35 degrees Fahrenheit or like 2 degrees Celsius. Leicestershire. Oh, I love the pronunciations. I'm sure I'm butchering it. I do apologize. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Sue. Hi, Deborah. Welcome, everyone. In terms of using the platform, you can see all the comments popping up. That's how you let me know we can't see you, we can't hear you. what's going on behind you, anything like that. You also have the location button, which is on, which brings me so very much joy. And then feel free to take advantage of the postcard option as well. So we are almost to our very first stop. I'm sort of hiding the beautiful view from you for just a minute because I wanted to be one of our last views. So, has anyone been to London before? Or do I have any Londoners here? Do you call yourselves Londoners or Londonites? I think I like the latter. Londoners? Okay. That sounds good. A Londoner. Thank you, Shoshana. Yes, in Portland, we are Portlanders. But in Chicago, we are Chicagoans. So, I always like to ask. All right, let's go ahead and flip this around. So, we are heading toward Westminster Abbey. It is oh so beautiful, but I just wanted to show you the bus stop here, which, as you know, the beautiful double-decker buses are such a big part of London culture and the UK, for that matter. And I've taken a couple of them since I've been here, and I've fully enjoyed getting on the big red bus. It has been so much fun. So let's here we go. Let's go ahead and head down here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to London. How very exciting that we are all here today. So here it is. And here is a London phone booth. They are my favorite. I tried to show everybody one of these yesterday, but then I lost reception right as I found one, which was oh so sad. So I'm just so glad we ran into one here. So in terms of a little bit of history for you, London was founded by the Romans in year 47. And the first city was called Londinium, and eventually it was shortened to London with the double-decker bus in the back, right? How London can you get? And they were part of the Holy Roman Empire for about 400 years, and then the Saxons settled. The plague did kill many hundreds of thousands of people. And then in 1666, there was the Great Fire that destroyed a whole lot of the city. Sir Christopher Wren was the architect to build up the city back, which is how we know it now. So most of the beautiful buildings, this is more of an industrial area with more modern buildings, but a lot of the old town London type of buildings that we recognize were built between the 1600s and the 1700s. Over the years, England had built up a huge empire, and then eventually London grew to be the capital of that empire. It was the center of the world's economy from the 1700s to the 1900s. So, now that you have had the backstory of London, was that how they said Londonium at the time? I never knew it was pronounced like that. Gregory, I believe so, but I would love any experts in the field. So the reason I stopped here, I want to tell you about the telephone booths. So these are classic British telephone boxes There also was an earlier form, the K2 versus the K6. So I am not well versed enough to tell the difference between them. Apparently, the K6, they are lighter and easier to move around. So as to how to tell if they're lighter or not, I don't know. But the initial red telephone booth was designed by Sir Giles Gilbert Scott. And along with the red post boxes and the London bus, these all became like instant symbols of London, recognizable symbols of Britain. I mean, they're everywhere. As you all know, they're on every postcard, every Christmas ornament, every magnet, every single one. So let's walk as we talk, actually. The initial red telephone booth was introduced to the London streets in 1926, and I'm sorry for the horrible view right now. I promise that will end ever so shortly. This was used only in the capital here, and very few were put up outside of London. So the red telephone booths, they were very, very impressive. They still are, but we like them more for tradition rather than how useful they were. But there were about 1,500 produced, and only just a few remain today, which is very sad for us. But the K6 telephone booths, there were 20,000 of those created. So those are the ones that we see all over the place. Those were produced just in the end of the 1930s. So about 15 years later, they realized that having this incredibly heavy iron was not so useful for carrying them around or fixing them when they are damaged or whatnot. So, fun facts in the modern day about these telephone booths. People are now starting to repurpose them for art galleries, for places where you can get free Wi-Fi, for a place that has a bench so you can get out of the rain and make your phone calls or write your postcards or whatnot. And and also the original boxes were actually intended to be green and silver, but this idea was rejected by the post office because they were suspected to be a dangerous road hazard. So that is why they are red, so we can see them. Oh yes, and people turn them into little free libraries now too. Isn't that neat? So now let me get out of the way and show you the view I have been hiding from all of you. Is this not so beautiful? Oops, excuse me. This is Westminster Abbey. It is so lovely. Oh, this is one of my favorite places in London. I know, isn't this gorgeous? Everyone is just staring. They all just like stop and stare right as soon as they turn the corner. So, a couple pieces of info for you. First of all, this right here is what it looks like inside. This is one of the most important Gothic Catholic buildings in the whole of England since year 1066. It has been the official coronation church and the final resting place for over 3,500 people, including many important people and monarchs. in Britain's history, and there are also quite a few beautiful treasures, for lack of a better word, inside. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. The lighting is a little bit interesting right now. It's basically a stone gray tan color. Not to deduce it to that or to reduce it to that, but just to give you an idea. Isn't that stunning? So the former title was the Collegiate Church of St. Peter at Westminster. And it opened in year 1090. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. It is 32,000 square feet. You have over 1 million visitors every year. So although it is named Westminster Abbey, the church isn't actually an abbey. It falls into the official category of Royal Peculiar because, oh, excuse me, it's okay. Because instead of belonging to the Church of England, it belongs to the state. And in the early days, it was used as a monastery, but that's how it got the name Westminster Abbey. But since then, it has been changed to the nickname stuck, and then the official name was changed to Westminster Abbey. So again, this is the resting place for more than 3,500 people. It was initially supposed to be just the resting place for the kings. However, that and anyone who could afford to be buried here was given a spot. So as always, it came down to moolah. Go figure. Oh, we can even go right in front of it. Oh, how nice. How exciting. And you can see all the security they have here. So this is a very well secured building here. And fun fact and tip for you in case you want to visit this for free. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. You can go during a mass. And mind you, they will snatch your camera from you if you decide to take pictures during a mass. But I suppose you can sneak 1 or 2 as you're walking. But they are pretty strict about it. But this is probably one of the only ways to see the inside of Westminster Abbey for free. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Isn't that stunning? Can you take pics if you pay to enter? Yes, LS. I believe so, actually. I don't know for sure. Usually I would say yes 100%, but this is one of those places where I haven't checked that, and I can't presume. So let me check. But yes, pocket photos, absolutely. This has been the place for coronation since 1066. That is when the British monarchs decided that this would be the place that they would happen. 39 coronations have taken place here in this abbey, most recently being 1953 with Queen Elizabeth. And even the chair from 1308 that was used for the coronation, it still sits inside this abbey. So this is an ancient and amazingly restored and preserved place. A lot of royal weddings also took place here. There have been 17 royal weddings. Most recent was Prince William and Catherine Middleton, who are the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. And even Queen Elizabeth married Prince Philip here in 1947. Oh, this also... Let me see if we can get up a little bit closer without the 100 armed men getting all up in my business. We shall see. We are being watched. Dun, dun, dun. Now we can't see the door too well, but okay. Let me show you as much as I can of the door. Boy, that's just why must they do this? Okay, so this door is the oldest surviving Anglo-Saxon door in the whole country. This door dates back to 1050. There is a tree. How do they know this? There is a tree ring dating analysis that shows that this door was built from a single tree from the year 924. Is that not amazing? Yeah, there's this barricade in front of it. This is security, basically. So I am very sad that we can't see it. I will have to post a picture of the door because how very unhelpful of them. But I guess if it keeps people safe, that's fine. But according to the legend, the skin nailed to the door was used as a warning to stop people from committing crimes. Oh, this isn't this door. It's inside the abbey. Oh, Lydia, I had read that it was this one. Well, you know what? I will have to definitely find a picture for us then. Well, at least we don't have to worry about seeing this one. Thank you. The locals are always so helpful. So also, inside there is what is called the Stolen Stone of Destiny, or the Stone of Scone, as it is known in Scotland. So Edward the First had a stone removed from Scotland to be kept under the coronation chair for hundreds of years to come. And on Christmas Eve in 1950, 4 students from Glasgow broke into the abbey and stole the stone. It was later found in Kent and returned to Scotland in 1966. But this is one of the most interesting parts of this abbey. You think of beautiful religious buildings, you go, oh yes, everything is on the up and up for the most part, but not always. Okay, so I love the accents. All right, we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna head to Parliament and Big Ben now, which is actually right around the corner. So that is very helpful. Yes, Gregory, you cannot bring your car inside the church, unfortunately. Yes, Lynn, probably for higher security risk now as well. That's an excellent point. Oh, I'm so excited to get around this tree. This area is so beautiful. So we are almost here. Isn't it beautiful at night? I think it's just so lovely. Here we go. So, Big Ben. Almost there. I know, isn't this sunny? And look at the bus. Oh, I love it. When we lived in London, we hadn't been able to see Big Ben in its current form. Look at all the buses. We hadn't been able to see Big Ben in its current form. I'm just going to stop so you can take pictures of the buses. This is amazing. Because they had been restoring it. But we're almost there. The name Big Ben itself isn't actually the tower. It is for the what? What is it for? My beloved traveling family, what is the name Big Ben actually for? The bell! Yes, I also thought it was the clock, but it is actually for the bell. For hundreds of years, this tower, it's right in front of us, we just have to get past the tree. This tower used to be called just the clock tower. Excuse me, people. There we go. But in 2012, the the tower itself was renamed Elizabeth Tower. Here it is. It was renamed Elizabeth Tower to commemorate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. And so what people are actually referring to when they say Big Ben, it technically is the bell, but I have a fun spoiler for you. The name of the bell, the original name of the bell, which is still technically the official name, is the Great Bell. The bell's real name isn't actually Big Ben either. But that is what we are referring to when we say Big Ben. Oh, a taxi. I love you, taxis. As you all have heard my taxi facts, I won't repeat them. I will on the London recap, though. I will be sure to fill you in on the taxi info. But yes, Big Ben is quite large. The bell itself weighs 13.7 tons, which is about twice the weight of a T-Rex. And it is about 9 feet in diameter. The hammer inside the bell weighs 441 pounds. There are actually 4 clocks also on the tower, one on each side. Look, here we go. I'm gonna zoom in for you because it doesn't seem to be adjusting. Will it do it? No. Okay. Let me post a picture of the clock. These are what the clocks look like. Do check out the picture I just posted. So yes, there is a clock on either side. The clock is 23 feet in diameter. And the hour hand is 9 feet long. The minute hand is 14 feet long. My dad is almost 7 feet tall. I cannot believe that 2 of my dad would fit up there. That's crazy. Woof. Yes. So the tower also required more than 3,000 cubic feet of stone and 92,000 cubic feet of bricks. And each face of the clock, so if you see the picture that I posted, another cab is, they're dropping somebody off. I was like, they're in our way. But actually, this is, how can I get them in the picture? This is neat. That is so cool. But each face of the clock is made of 312 sections of opal glass. You can see it in the picture. I'm sorry it doesn't focus on the app, which is so sad. But it does require cleaning every 5 years. So who would volunteer to be the person who cleans the clock on the Elizabeth Tower? You know, I don't think that would be me. I'm pretty adventurous, but I don't think I'm that adventurous. Woof. Yes, and also Big Ben wasn't designed by a clockmaker. He was a lawyer, and he didn't patent the design. So all clockmakers or anyone who could make a clock like this is free to use this design. Big Ben also, thank you, John. Big Ben also has pennies on the pendulum, the thing that swings back and forth. And if the clock happens to be running too fast, then each an English penny is added to the pendulums. But on the other hand, if it is running too slow, then there is an English penny that is removed from the pendulum, and this is where the English phrase "put a penny on it" or "putting a penny on" came from. Isn't that interesting? Oh, and Big Ben chimed for the very first time about 163 years ago in 1859. Unfortunately, 2 years later, the huge bell cracked, and then the clock tower was silent for about 4 years. So it wasn't the longest time that the clock didn't chime, because in 1976, the bell was repaired for a long 9 months. There we go. All right, we're going to cross the street. Guess where we're headed? I'll give you a hint. It's purple. Okay. Let's go. How exciting. Also, Big Ben has stood tall through the reigns of 6 monarchs. It has seen some history, for lack of a better word. Yes, Lynn. And yes, Michelle, that is where we're headed. Just so loud. Okay, they're moving. Yes, and also during World War II, the clock tower, the clock itself did not turn the lights on. It remained unlit because of the blackout rules. Excuse me. All right. So we're trying to cross here, but this, as you know, is a part of Parliament. So there's quite a bit of security. And lots of people get piled up waiting for the light or the walk signal or the policemen to let us go. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get the clock in focus. Will it adjust? Oh, maybe. It doesn't look like it. Darn! I thought if we got closer, it might adjust for us. Oh, that's okay. Oh, Nick, that is so cool. Well, I can't wait to watch. That is super neat. But yes, since 2016, it had been under construction. And one of the things that they were working on was installing a lift so that you did not have to walk up the 300-something steps and make the tower more accessible. There is also a toilet inside the tower, and there was a flock. Okay, so these are the most fun facts that I have found for us, which I actually think are very funny. There was a flock of birds that rested on the minute hand in 1994 or 1944, and there were so many birds, and they were so fat, I presume they were pigeons, that they caused the clock to run 2 minutes slow and counting until they finally figured out that it was a flock of birds on the minute hand. Also, Big Ben chimed late on New Year's Eve in 1962 because of the snow and ice that was weighing down the hands. And the clock tower leans just ever so slightly, 0.04 degrees. You won't actually notice it unless you absolutely know the which direction depending on where you're standing. But this eventually could be the Leaning Tower of London. Dun dun dun. No, there's no nobody thinks it's going to continue to lean, but after visiting the Leaning Tower of Pisa with all of you, that was sort of a fun little tidbit for all of us. Okay, off to our favorite thing to see. I cannot wait. We are headed over to the London Eye, as you all know, but we will be right on Westminster Bridge. Oh, here is another nice tall view of Big Ben. Oh, we're gonna go right up next to it. Let's see if we can get it in view now. Oh, how exciting. Okay, let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. And will it get in view for Oh, it's happening. Okay, that's about as good as we're gonna get. But how exciting! I love when it adjusts. How wonderful. Okay, let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Freya. Good to see you. Did you hear it? Do you hear it chime? So, Westminster Bridge, which is right in front of us, where all of the buses are. Look at this! How London! Oh, do you feel like this too when you see the big buses? Do you go, oh, I'm in London now? It's really happening. Oh, that is so cool. So the bridge we're headed to, it is one of the oldest bridges in London. It is over the River Thames, and it was constructed in 1862. Here we go. But I do have some fun facts for you about the River Thames while we are walking. It is alternatively known in different parts as River Isis, and it is 215 miles long. It's the longest river entirely in England and the second longest in the UK after the River Severn. Oh, here it is with the bus in it as well. Oh, how perfect. Oh, something exciting is happening. There are people chanting and shouting and clapping. I love that. So we're going to walk over just a little bit, but some fun facts for you about the River Thames. It is both tidal and non-tidal, depending on which spot you're looking at. And there are 119 species of fish. There are otters. There are eels. And there are over 80 islands on the river, in the River Thames. There are 200 bridges that cross it, and the very first was built by the Romans. Here's something you all will enjoy. In 1858, the river stunk so badly. Oh, there are the people who are shouting. I bet it's a bachelor party. Unless somebody's soccer team just won. It's something exciting just happened in sports. I feel like I'm not tuned into these things. Lynn, I haven't been on it, but I would love to. All right, we're going to go all the way up there and go see it. How exciting. So also oh yes, the river stank so badly in 1858 that, that Parliament had to be suspended, and Parliament is of course right next to us, connected to the, to Big Ben, the clock tower. And it was called the Great Stink. That was when London's sewage system was built in 1865. So they decided that they had had enough of the stinky, shall we say. Okay, we're going to cross over here. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited! I can't wait. Also, so this supposedly is one of the cleanest rivers in the world that flows through a major city. 60 years ago, nothing could live in this river. Not a fish, woof, not a fish, not a plant, not a person, obviously. But this sort of epic recovery was due to improvements in London's sewage system starting in the late 1960s. So, it is so beautiful. So yes, here is our River Thames. Here is our London Eye. I will tell you about the London Eye also. But just one more fun fact for you about the River Thames. This provides 2/3 of London's drinking water. So even though it's this kind of gross, murky brown color, it is treated and filtered. And if you have lived in London or stayed here for some time, you have probably had some of this water in your system. Is that not so interesting, for lack of a better word? Oh, also, here is a painting from the Thames Frost Fair in 1683. It is by Thomas Wyke. So, it is time for our info on the London Eye, which is so my favorite. This is called the Great Wheel. It was modeled on the original Ferris wheel from Chicago that was opened in 1895. And here we go. Isn't this beautiful? And it's 308 feet tall, 270 feet in diameter. It has carried over 2.5 million people. Oh, thank you, Nick. It is also Europe's tallest Ferris wheel. When it was built in 1999, the 443-foot tall Ferris wheel was the world's tallest, but it now has been pushed to 4th place, surpassed by quite a few others. The tallest is in Las Vegas. It's 550 feet. It's called the High Roller, and it was built in 2014. But yes, this used to be London's highest public viewing point as well, at 804 feet, the high observation deck on the 72nd floor of the Shard has now surpassed the London Eye. And also, let me post a picture of the Shard. It is made up. Oh, here we go. There is the Shard for anyone who is going, what does that building look like? When you see it, you go, oh yes, that. The Shard is London's tallest building, and it's made of 11,000 pieces of glass. So it is quite the building here. But when the Shard was built, yes, Cindy, that's so funny. Yes, when the Shard was built, then that very much surpassed the London Eye in terms of height. But yes, it is very popular. More than 3.75 million visitors come to the London Eye every year. We're going to walk a little bit. You can see everybody getting their pictures with here. Here we go. And it is the most popular paid tourist attraction here. It does. The British Museum is the most popular free attraction, by the way. A lot of the museums here are free, in case you were unaware. They are paid by tax dollars. And it was supposed to be temporary. Lynn, I will get to that, don't you worry. Yes, it was supposed to be temporary, just like the Eiffel Tower. But it was built to stand here for about 5 years. And then in 2002, I'm sorry if there's so much wind, in 2002, the Lambeth Council granted the Eye a permanent license. So it did sign a 25-year lease in 2006. So in case you were wondering what London during rush hour is like, it's a lot of this. Beeping is a way of communication here. Yeah, it's noisy, but that's okay. I hope you can still hear me. All right, so unlucky number 13. The London Eye has 32 capsules, but they're numbered from number 1 to 12 and 14 to 33. So the unlucky number 13, there actually is no number 13 capsule. The 32 capsules also are said to represent London's 32 boroughs. And there's also a royal capsule for, it was put into the London Eye in 2013, and it was to mark the 60th anniversary of the coronation of the Queen. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Let's see if we can find it here. It is a little bit dark, so we might not see it. Yes, someone, I think it was Lynn, asked how long. I think someone had asked how long it takes to to go all the way around. You can see it doesn't actually stop. It just moves very, very slowly. And it takes anywhere between 29 and 32 minutes to get all the way around, depending on if they have to slow down for a limited mobility passenger. And it is lit up in different colors to mark special occasions. So it was red, white, and blue for Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding. And in 2005, it was pink to celebrate the legalization of gay marriage. And in 2006, they did eventually switch all the lighting to be LED lighting, from what I understand, because then they could just
put whatever color they wanted on it. So it is incredibly popular. It does travel at 0.6 miles per hour, so it is quite slow. And in terms of how many celebrities have taken a ride on this, currently Kate Moss is the winner of taking the most rides. Kate Moss has been on here 25 times. I know, isn't that amazing? So yes, the entire wheel weighs more than 1,000,000 pounds or 1,000 tons, and in terms of things that have happened on the London Eye, so of course, getting engaged is incredibly popular on the London Eye. So, ladies and gents, in case that is of something that might be in the cards for you, well, that idea is not the most original, but it is sure beautiful. Over 5,000 people have gotten engaged on the London Eye since it opened. But here's the catch. If you want a private capsule, they will give it to you for a mere cost of £360, but it comes with a bottle of champagne, so obviously it's worth it. But that being said, I mean, what a great story though, right? That being said, there have been 500 weddings that have taken place on the London Eye. The very first one was in 2001. Only one ride for that price. Yeah, LS. Isn't that something? And in terms of drama, there have been people who have actually climbed up the entire eye. They spent, there was a man dressed as Spider-Man in 2004, and he spent 18 hours on top of a pod to call attention to father's rights in the UK. So that is pretty cool, I have to say. But wow, how dangerous. Any births on the eye? You know, I haven't, referencing the births on the tube, I haven't actually found any information about anyone being born on the London Eye. But, you know, ladies, in case that is something you would like to accomplish in your life, when you feel like it's time, go get that private pod for £360 and see what happens. Oh, how amazing! So also, this London Eye is so popular that there is an exact replica of this Ferris wheel 30 miles outside of London because people like it so much and they don't want to come into the city to have to use it. So they made a replica 30 miles out of London. All right, folks. That brings us to the end of the tour, the end of the 10-day trip we had in Austria, in the Czech Republic, in Slovakia, and now, of course, in London. Thank you all so much for joining me. We will do a selfie. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Replica view from the replica. Who knows? But we'll have to go take it and find out. Thank you all so much for coming. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Katarina. It is quite chilly. It's not too bad. It wasn't as bad as Austria, I have to say. Here, we'll go back to the view because I liked that view. All right. There we go. That's better. So do tune in for the virtual recaps if you missed anything from the past week.
here are the places we will see. Oh, thank you, Sharon B. Thank you, Alice, for your support. Much appreciated. Yes, we do. We as tour guides do so much research and so much reading and so much talking to people that it is greatly we greatly appreciate all of your support and donations. It is very, very much appreciated. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. Oh, okay. I guess it's over. I thought it was going to sing more, to ding for us. Can you take sneaky photos of your afternoon tea? Yes, we can. That would be so much fun. Cassie, where will you have afternoon tea? Ooh, Jill, I can't remember the name of it, but I do know that it is £49 for 2 people, and it's on Groupon. So it's one of the Groupon ones, which of course there are like thousands of them, which I realize is not very helpful. But I did also want to post, so I'm doing afternoon tea tomorrow, so this is sort of what it will look like. I just posted some pictures. And then next week, oh, here's what the money here looks like, by the way. So people always ask me, what does the currency look like? Next week, I am doing a live tour at the Valencian Christmas market. So I am not finished yet with my Christmas market tours. And then I'll also do virtual recaps from all of the combined Christmas market tour. That'll be all of the Christmas markets we saw. So that's going to be a really fun one, as well as the 2 Christmas markets in Austria. I'm going to combine those as well. And then, as you all know, I was trained as an opera singer, so I will be doing an opera concert for Christmas on December 18th. Oh, thank you, LS. And then one for oh, thank you, Freya. And then a regular opera concert. It'll also have musical theater in it, by the way, for December 31st. So that is to celebrate our 2,000 followers. And we're almost at 3,000 followers, so I guess we'll just have to schedule another one. How much fun. So, traveling family, thank you all so much for coming with me these past 10 days. It has been so much fun. Oh, thank you, Gregory. To all of the guides who have come along with me, you have all been so inspirational. So, thank you for all of your attendance and your words of encouragement. I love you ever so much. Oh, thank you, Mariska. That's so nice. Oh, all right. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to go home and get warm after I take a cute selfie, and then I will let you know how afternoon tea goes tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Here, oh, thank you, Debbie. Here is my Instagram for those of you who would like to follow along. And I look. Oh, and here is I have to post one more. And then here is a fun graphic from the UK, which I thought was cute. All right. And I'm doing a virtual recap of Florence in the next couple of days also. So do take a look at that if that is of interest. Kelsey is the best tour guide of them all. Thank you, Freya. Thank you, Catherine. Much appreciated. Thank you, Jill. Oh, I'm so glad you all enjoyed it. Okay, see you soon, everyone.